All right, we're gonna get started real quick. I don't have much time. I spent most of the morning. I was gonna go live around 7:30 ish, which was an hour ago, and I don't know. Well, I mean, I broke my laptop, my MacBook Pro. I broke the screen, and I I have a Lenovo gaming laptop, and I'm using that right now, and I had to set it up. Let's get right into it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, and we're gonna talk about setting up a podcast. Setting up a podcast. We're gonna go. We're gonna start. Let's see how quick we can do this. But we're gonna start low budget in each area, and then we're gonna go up from there. Which I don't have much time. I don't have much time, so I'm gonna rush through this. I'll probably talk about this one more time in the future, hopefully soon. But let's get right into it, shall we? Yeah. Okay, so first things first is like, what do you need to podcast exactly? Like, what makes a podcast? Essentially, a podcast, all it really is essentially it's just like imagine like a radio show. You know, that's a podcast. So I don't know if many of you are still listening to the radio these days, but it's people talking, and then whatever it is, the market or the niche that you want to talk about. It's usually a specific market, a specific niche, where you just focus on that, and that's pretty much all it really is. Um, so with that said, it's like, okay, what do I need for a podcast? There's like really boils down to how much money do you have to spend on a podcast? How much money do you want to spend on a podcast, on setting up your podcast, really? And then also, do you want to include video, or is it just going to be audio only? So, with that said, the very first thing that you can do right off the bat is you can just use your phone for your podcast. Let's see. I don't know if it's still a thing, but I remember I used to use something called Spreaker. Well, even then, it's like you can just do, like, you can go into right here. Oh, you can go into like your voice memo app and start recording your podcast from there. You're like you just start talking and yada yada yada, and then um, you've got your audio file, and then you just take this and you upload it to whatever you upload this to whatever platform that you're working on, or you put this in editing. It really depends. Like, I don't know. So when we're done here, I'm not sure what kind of file this is. So you can even edit. There's so many things. I mean, it depends on what kind of phone you have too, right? So I can't airdrop because I'm not using my Mac right now. But let me send this over. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna send this to myself in Messenger. So I recorded that audio file. I'm gonna send it to myself in Messenger. I probably airdrop it if I had my Mac, but I don't have my Mac right now. So let's go to. I thought I had Messenger on here. I hear myself somewhere, so that means someone's awake. Okay, so here's the audio. Let's see. I click it and I can just. Whoa. Oh, it's. I'm hearing myself on the headphones. Okay, so there's playback somewhere. Where's the playback coming from? Maybe on the YouTube. Maybe here. Yeah, that's it right there. All right. Um, so let's see. This like didn't really work very well forward. No. I know there's a way you can save this over to your computer. Let's see. Share. Maybe if I do another one. Maybe save to files on my iPhone. Okay, now let's go check out those files really quickly. On my iPhone. Here we go. Here's this audio. You can go into like your voice memo app and start. Okay, so now let's see if this works. Share. I'm gonna send it to myself again in Messenger. Maybe it's just Messenger that doesn't really work the way I want it to work. So maybe you can't. It's not like a downloadable file. You might be able to upload it to like Google Drive or something. Let's see what happens if I do that, or even email. It's an M4A file. So let's just upload it to Google Drive real quick, and then let me go over to Google Drive. I'm testing it because I want to make sure it works. So here, it's in Google Drive. And then let me download that M4A file. Okay, that's downloaded. And then what else? Let's see. Let me go to, I don't know, Spotify for creators. Continue. And then let's see. Let me just put a new episode. And the first thing it's going to ask for is the file. Let me just go to the file. And then just like without any editing, let's see if it takes an M4A file. It looks like it does. There's a preview. Let me listen. Yeah. Start recording your podcast. Let me show you. So, I mean, this is so that was already done, recorded from my phone, my voice memo app, and now it's already being uploaded to Spotify. So really quickly, let me see. I'm going to share the screen with you. So let me get OBS back over here, and I got to add my, let me go studio mode, add a new scene, and then let me just take really quickly. Hopefully I can do this pretty fast because I copy. I haven't used this laptop in a minute. Copy. And then put that down there. And then hey buddy, what's up, dude? Let's see. What else? Okay, yeah. Image or screen. Display capture. You know what? Let me do window capture. Okay. Select a window. This one. Okay. So then there's this one. I wonder if that's going to move my other one. No. Sorry, I'm like designing this right now. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so that's just a really quick design thing. So this is essentially it right here. You can see this is like, let me go back. I'm going to close this. You know what? So like, sure, whatever. So this is like my Spotify. This is all the podcasts that I have. So I can go click on new episode, and then I'm going to take this. Here's the file. Where's the file? And downloads right here. That's the one I just recorded right now. Oh, you can't see that. It wasn't showing you. So then that's being uploaded right here, and now it's done. Boom, and I can hit play, and that's ready to rock and roll. And I was just using my phone. Super simple. Just using your phone, it sounds clear. Like keep the phone or microphone close to you, and it's gonna sound fine. You can take the audio into editing and make it sound even better. But I mean, you guys just heard it right now. It sounds pretty good. And this is just, again, just using your phone. So if you're like wondering how to start, how much to spend, you don't have much money to spend, or you don't have anything to spend, you can use your phone. Use a voice memo app. Use the audio app, whatever. There's third-party apps that you can download if your native app isn't really the best kind. But anyways, that's a good starter. Now, next thing you can start with is a USB microphone. USB microphones, the price varies from like really, really, really cheap to very, very, very expensive. Again, I started out with USB microphones that you would get that came with gaming systems with like games like High School Musical, SingStar, Rock Band. I used to use those microphones. I would take the microphone, plug it in USB, and it would show up as a Logitech microphone. It was just like a USB microphone. And then, I had a bunch of them. I still have them somewhere. Hey, Santiago, thanks for watching, buddy. I really appreciate it. Have a good day at school. So that's another option. I think I saw the USB mics in the storage unit. So I think I was trying to sell them at one point, or I don't know what happened. I just never got it sold. But anyways, I might sit there and I might try to sell it again. After USB microphones, you can use a microphone like this, which is a condenser microphone, or it's a XLR microphone. So this plugs into something like depending on what your setup is. Like the more complex your equipment is going to be, the more complex the setup is going to be, right? So obviously with the phone, it's just the phone, and you can do everything on your phone. You don't even need a computer. You can do everything on your phone. You can edit the audio on your phone. You can post it, everything. Let me see if I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Spotify for creators. Just want to check real quick. Yeah, so here we go. Spotify for creators right here. You can upload an episode, select a file, and then we're right here. I didn't even have to transfer it to my freaking computer. I selected the file from right here, and now it's uploading. It's uploading. It's processing. Probably able to hear. Now we can hear it. You can go into like your voice memo app and start recording your podcast from there. You just start talking. Yeah. So I mean that's pretty much it, right? Now I know I'm in a Facebook group. I think I left the Facebook. I don't know. I might still be in it, but like the old school podcasters are like, oh, I don't do videos. That's not a podcast. Podcast is audio only. Get with the program. But maybe this is what I should just talk about, because I can get really, really in depth with all of the equipment that it takes to run a podcast. But then it boils down to like, what do you really need? What do you want? What do you have to spend? What kind of space do you have? What kind of desk space do you have? How big is your studio, office, whatever it is that you're using? So those are the things that you want to think about. And don't be afraid to just start off using your phone. Don't be afraid to just start off using, lower tier gear. Lower tier does not necessarily mean that it's bad, that it isn't like high quality. Just you want to be smart about the equipment that you're going to purchase, because obviously there's a reason why you're starting a podcast. There's a reason why you want to do a podcast, and and so that should be your goal first, is like the reason that you're doing it. The reason you're doing it shouldn't be because you want, fancy equipment. A lot of people bought into like the Shure SM7Bs because that's what the professionals use. That's what professional studios use. But then again, it's like that microphone is pretty sensitive. It picks up almost everything. And so professionals have sound treated rooms. They have studios with padding everywhere. They have, high end processors and compressors and, with gates and yada, yada, yada. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, comments, whatever. And, we can chat about it on another day. I got to bounce. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Peace out.